Example 4. A recreational vehicle costs $80,000. You put 10% down and amortize the rest with equal monthly payments over a 7-year period at an interest rate of 9.25% compounded monthly. What is your monthly payment? Okay, so you are buying an RV that costs $80,000. So you put a down payment of 10% down, and then you have to finance the balance, and you're going to pay off that balance with equal monthly payments over a 7-year period. Okay, so you are paying off a debt here. Okay, so we're going to use the amortization formula to calculate our monthly payment. Okay, and remember, this monthly payment that you are calculating, it is going towards paying off not only your principal, but also any interest that you owe. Okay, that is what this amortization formula does. Okay, it's going to help you calculate what you need to pay per month or however, whatever unit of time you're using, so that you pay off both the principal and the interest. Okay, all right, so anytime you're paying off a debt, amortization formula. So let me go ahead and write that down. Okay, so here's our formula. All right, we are looking for P, which is the payment. All right, so here we go. All right, so we're trying to figure out the monthly payment, so I'm going to say that's what we're looking for. Okay, D is the debt. Okay, so actually you need to calculate it here. The debt is not $80,000. Okay, that's how much the RV costs. Okay, but that's not how much you're financing. Okay, you are going to put you're going to put 10% down. You're going to make a down payment of 10%. Okay, and then you're going to finance the remainder. Okay, so let's figure out how much the down payment is. Okay, so the down payment is 10% of $80,000. Okay, so if you've done this in your math past, okay, convert that percent to a decimal. Okay, and then of in math means multiply. Okay, so 10% of $80,000. Okay, if you put that in your calculator, it should give you 8,000. Okay, so your down payment is going to be $8,000. Okay, so what's going on here is this RV cost $80,000. Okay, you pay $8,000 up front. Okay, so that means you are going to finance the remainder. Okay, meaning, you have to borrow money to pay the rest. Okay, so you're going to finance 80,000 minus 8,000. Okay, so you're going to be financing a grand total of $72,000. Okay, that is your debt. Okay, because that is the amount that you are financing or paying interest on. Okay, so D is 72,000. Okay, R is the interest rate. Okay, make sure you pay attention because you have 2% in the problem. Okay, the interest rate is the 9.25%. Okay, convert that to a decimal, that's 0.0925. Okay, we are making monthly payments to pay off our debt. Okay, so the ILM is 12, and that coincides with how often the interest is compounded on the unpaid balance. Okay, time, we are paying off this loan in 7 years. So T is 7. Okay, so all we're going to do is plug this stuff into our formula. Okay, so we're going to get that our monthly payment to pay off this RV is going to be just plug and chug. Okay, so D times R over M over 1 minus 1 plus R over M raised to the negative M times T. Okay, so this is going to get us our monthly payment. Okay, so let's plug this into the calculator. Okay, again, when you're working with this formula, okay, you want to start inside the brackets because that's the most complicated part of the formula. Okay, And then you have to choose between the numerator and the denominator. Which one is more complicated? Definitely the denominator. So we're going to enter in the denominator first. Oops, divided by 12. Okay, raised to the negative 12 times 7. Make sure you use parentheses if, on the exponent if you need to. So there's the denominator. Now I'm going to come back, open my parentheses, put R over M, close parentheses. That's the numerator. We're going to divide by the denominator, which is this previous answer. Okay, so either use the previous answer feature or you can just type all the digits in again. Okay, this is going to give us what's inside the brackets. Okay, and then we need to take that quantity and multiply by 72,000. Okay, so we're going to do times 72,000. Okay, voila, there is our monthly payment for this RV. Okay, all right, so when you're doing your monthly payment, you need to round to the nearest cent. Okay, so when we look at this, we've got 56 cents and there's a 9 after, so we need to bump it up to 57. So the monthly payment is going to be $1,167.57. Okay, again, cannot emphasize enough that this monthly payment, it is not only going towards the principal or towards paying off this $72,000, but it's also going towards paying off any interest that has been accrued. Okay, that payment is taking care of both principal and interest. Okay, all right, in part B, okay, what is the total amount you're going to pay for the RV? Okay, well, this is your monthly payment. Okay, you're going to make it every month for the 7 years. Okay, so the total amount you're going to pay for this RV, okay, let's calculate. We're going to have this payment, okay, every month, so times 12. Okay, so that's how much you pay over the course of a year. Okay, you're making these payments for 7 years, so multiply by 7. Okay, so let's go ahead and calculate that. So I'm just type this into the calculator to get a number. Okay. All right, so that's a lot of money, okay, because remember, the RV is originally $80,000, okay? So this gives us a total of $98,075.88, okay? That's the amount that you're paying through these monthly payments by making monthly payments of $1,167.57 every month for 7 years. But this is not the total amount you pay for the RV, because don't forget about the down payment, okay? Remember, you're making these monthly payments for 7 years, but before you started making those monthly payments, you paid the down payment, which was $8,000. So you need to add that back in to get the total amount that you paid for the RV, okay? So if you add $8,000 to that amount, the total amount you end up paying for this RV is a whopping $106,075.88. Okay, so that's the total amount you pay for the RV between the down payment and all the monthly payments. Okay, part C, how much interest do you end up paying for this RV? Okay, there's a couple of ways you can calculate this, so I'm going to run through both ways just to kind of cover, make sure I go over, cover people who did it one way and then take care of the people who did it the other way. All right, here's the total amount that you pay for the RV. Okay, so we're going to take this total amount and we're going to subtract out the cost of the RV. The total cost of the RV was $80,000. Okay, so I'm going to put method 1 for calculating this interest. Okay, we're going to take the total we paid, so $106,075.88. Okay, and we're going to subtract out the original price of the RV, which was $80,000. Okay, so if you pop that into a calculator, you get the interest is $26,075.88. That's how much interest you paid for this RV. That's a lot. Okay. The other way you could have done this, or you might have thought to do it, okay, Let me write down method 2. Okay, either way works. It gives you the same answer. Method 2, if you think about the down payment, okay, you paid the $8,000 off the bat. So that amount didn't earn any interest, okay? The remaining balance, the $72,000, that's what accrued interest over the life of this loan, okay? And, so that's what's accruing interest here. So what you could have done was taken your monthly payments, okay? So you could have said, okay, I paid $1,167.57 every month for 7 years, okay? So this is how much total I paid through those monthly payments, okay? And then subtract out the amount that I financed, okay, which was $72,000, not $80,000, okay? So if you calculate it this way, okay, let's see what we get. This lamp is driving me crazy. Okay, hello, maybe we can see this somehow. All right, I'll clear it out. There we go. So we're going to do $1,167.57 times 12 times 7, and then subtract out the amount financed, $72,000, and that's going to give us the same amount of interest. Okay, so either way you looked at it, okay, you got the same amount of interest. Okay, $26,075.88 worth of interest. Okay, so that is how you tackle this problem.